So let me set the scene. There I was, like any other day, just doing my thing, bullying the arena. What I was trying out was I would move some of my points around, trying 20 decks of my Pyromancy build to see if that made a difference for the casting of Chaos Bed Vestiges. So I was thinking, okay, yep, just go into the arena, gonna beat up some randos, do what I do best. So coming in, destroying, you know, that sweet Ultra Greatsword meta as I always do, because you know, it's just unstoppable, you can only beat it with luck or lag. I guess I have luck and lag. Couple of mages, unless they're running away, not much of a threat, at all. People using the old nerfed curve swords, again, no problem. The old straight sword turtle who's not playing passive, nothing a straight sword turtle can do if they're not playing passive. Finding other pyromancers, but the king of pyromancy takes no prisoners. Trying out some tryhards, coming in. Again, not playing passive, there's nothing they can do. If I play passive Pyromancer, you're just gonna walk into it. Couple of other Pyromancers, just teaching them that Chaos Bed Vestiges, not as good as Fire Surge unless you got an opportunity to punish. Kind of upset a few people, I'm not gonna lie. This guy seemed a bit salty, started picking up the aggression. Rather than getting smarter and playing more tripoddy, he just went full out and didn't work out. Then we had this guy who seemed to think that you could just run around and circle a curved sword. The secret? You can't. But he tried. Couple of people like this old Valahart guy here. Few guys who tried running away to heal on me. Again, no problems there. Ooh, especially when they try buffing like that close. And of course, Mace Man. But then I met this guy. Now, the duel that happens here seems like any other normal duel. Guy came at me, got beamed, but then he tried running. He was on one shot, so I was trying to chase him down with Fire Surge. And there he is, off to the races. So normally, this is a one-off would just be another duel in the arena. But this wasn't all there was to it. After I managed to get this kill, I kept just getting matched with the same guy. You could tell the second time around he was much more wary, as he was just trying to run away from me. I came in at the start of the duel just as we had done before, but this time he would roll every time he saw the fire surge, but he just kept running away. He didn't want to engage me at all. And then of course he started playing the pillar game, because you know that's the sign of a true good PvP, when you have to run around the pillar to then try and get hits. Unfortunately he makes the mistake of coming out because he's still pretty certain he can get to me. Maybe he's just thinking it's the fire surge. The fire surge is OP. Don't think he realizes if Fire Surge can't stun you. But again, comes in, engages, gets punished, goes back to running. Because he's given me so much distance, I am a man that is not against applying regen if my opponent's gonna just run away. So he's applied a buff because I've applied regen, thinking maybe that can work. However, after playing the pillar game, I decided I'ma just Fire Surge cheese him. Teach him a lesson, give him a little bit of punishment. And as always with most people who just come down to the last shot Fire Surge, he went down. And then, like I said, he seemed to be the only guy I could match with. So I got him again, and again he was playing very passive, so I was thinking maybe it's the Fire Surge, so I swapped over to the Murky, and he didn't seem to want any of it still. And after a while, I gave him a nice little gesture to be like, come on, hello. And he thought he could get a cheesy hit in on the gesture. He thought, yep, the gesture, that's my time to punish him. So, with the old bully dagger, the game had begun. So after running for a little while, I did manage to catch him, and I decided to take some trades to finish it because he was just running away from me. But then when I found him again, he was just done. He didn't want any of this. So I've sped up this clip in the background here because I spent a little while just standing around taunting and mocking him to see if he wanted to come in for the duel. But he was very much not wanting anything to do with me. And I couldn't tell if it was fear, admiration, or what was going on. So a couple of times I again got him again and he was tried engaging me, but it didn't work. So he went back to the old, I think he actually started picking queuing this one, or maybe it was still random. But then he just decided that he was just going to keep running away. So I got to the point I was like, I'm not going to chase him. For now, I'm just going to wait here and see what he decides to do. But he decided to come back, so I was thinking, okay, maybe he was just trying to get me to run into his attacks. Maybe he thinks I'm being too passive. But at this point, I'm still thinking, it's bully o'clock. So it started becoming a game of not could I beat him, because I knew I could beat him. I wasn't going to chase him this time, and this one it actually ended up in a draw because he wouldn't come back. But I decided that I was going to have to terrorize him for running away from me for the whole duel. So the next one, I just decided to chase him bumping. Now I'm going to put this on ×4 because this clip is actually quite long, because basically after he gets caught by one fire surge, he's just decided to give it legs. So I chase him around the arena, just, you know, bumping my L1. And he wants nothing. Now I'm being very wary of the corners, thinking that maybe he's trying to set me up to walk into some R1s here. So we run around 2 laps of the arena. And then he does exactly what I thought he was going to do, which is then try to corner jump me. And he manages to hit me a couple of times, but the mistake was R1 mashing. It's... no. But we still weren't done. Now, again, he had tried the mistake of trying to play the old corner game to get me some help. And every duel afterwards, it kind of ended up like this, which is him just running. Running and running and running and running. And trying a few cheesy tactics. See, this is where it changed, where it came from just trying to run the clock and dying to he tried to jump me around a corner. And oh, how much did the game change. Now it became not just bullying him, but it came time to humiliate him. So he ran off from me again, as he normally does, but this time I noticed he had swapped weapons. So I decided to jump down behind him. You know, wasn't sure if he'd be looking behind. He didn't seem like the smartest tool in the tool shed. If anything, he was a spanner. So I've come up behind our old Shinigami X9 here. Made the mistake of my spacing and walked into a hyper armor trade. But maybe he's thinking he's got it this time. Yes. Ultra Great Sword meta. That's the answer to all these losses he's been taking. But I still got the bully dagger. And like I said, at this point, I don't care about winning. I just wanted to humiliate him. Let him know the difference between us. Take some 6-6 satisfaction in punishing him. Let him try everything he wants. See, when he's using an Ultra Great Sword, I don't need to work very hard. Now, he ended up swapping to Gotthards a couple of times, swapping back with Cell Swords. But most of the time, especially if he had an arena like this, it was just the entire match was him trying to run from me, whilst I was just trying to chase him down with Fire Surge. Maybe I could have tried to go for some setups, but like I see there, when I get close he tries to attack back. So again, just sticking with the old Fire Surge. And I've cut out a lot of these duels as well. Every single one I had won as well. And I got to this last one where I decided, nope, I need to really teach him it has nothing to do with the Pyromancy. Because maybe he was thinking the Pyromancy's OP, spacing's OP, damage is OP, spells are OP. So I've just put on my old Caestus here. And I really wanted to prove it. And he still seems to think that the Ultra Greatsword medal was going to be the thing to save him. Oh, how wrong indeed he is. Parry? Parry? No? You see, he wants it. He's got his little buckler, his Ultra Greatsword. Ah, there it is. That's cute. And get punched in the face. But the question is, can you really break a man? I hadn't received any hate mail, so I was a little bit disappointed. And I was thinking, okay, how can I up the ante? I'm trying to get creative here. I've done the Bully Dagger, I've done the Caestus, I've done the Fire Surge, I've done the R1 combos. What can I do to take my bullying to the next thing? I've chased him all around the arena with the shield bumps, but still, he persists. He keeps queuing, he keeps trying. So I'm thinking, okay, what do we do next? Could I maybe try some backflip stuff? Maybe I'll try to backflip for his attack and just do a backstab thing. I think Adam Barker just uploaded a video like that. So maybe we'll meme on him. We'll meme on him and just go for only backflip attacks on the next one. And I was almost getting worried because it's like, it's taking a little while to queue. Did he quit? Has he given up on me? I mean, I've got cross-region off, so I've not got many other people to pick from for this time of day. But then it revealed what his final strategy was.
Blah, 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 blocked!